Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Bitesize Mods. Today we're going to be looking at the logistics pipes system. What you need first is a logistics power junction, and what this does is it takes power from any type, so it takes EU, MGN, RF and turns it into its own power source, which is LP. Okay, I've got it connected to a solar panel, but you can have it connected to any other type of power. And to make one of these power junctions, it is 6 iron bars, 1 block of redstone and 2 redstones. The next thing you will need is a basic logistics pipe. You will need one of these pipes to make all the other types of logistic pipes. And to make these basic logistic pipes, it takes 1 diamond pipe, 2 cobblestone, 1 glass, 1 redstone torch and a golden chipset, or you can use a golden gear. And the third and final thing you will need is a buildcraft wrench, which are quite easy to make. It's 1 stone gear and 3 iron ingots. And you will need this wrench to interact with the pipes. So if you right click, it brings up the pipes inventory. For your pipe system, the first pipe that goes from the logistics power junction needs to be a logistics pipe. From there on, it can be a normal transport pipe. I've used gold because gold accelerates it. You can use normal cobblestone, you can use the stone pipes and so on. Now what you see here is a junction. So we've got 4 pipes coming into one point. On every junction like this, you will want a logistics pipe. Even if it's just like a 3-way, you will need a logistics pipe. And what that does is it knows where things need to go. So for instance, if I'm requesting something out of this chest here, the pipe will decide that it needs to come from here, go down this pipe, and instead of carrying on in this direction, it will say, no, this item needs to go to this chest, and it will send it in that direction. So what I have over here is a remote orderer logistics pipe, and this works in tandem with the remote orderer. And what this does is if you right click the remote on the pipe, it connects to it, and then if I right click again, it brings up an inventory. Now if I have any items in my sorting system, they will show up in here, and I will be able to request them by any number, do it singles, tens or stacks, and request that particular item, and it will tell me down here in the text whether it's successfully given me that item. Okay, so what I have set up here is a simple chest that inputs items into the system. So the item goes in the chest, the pump pulls out and sends it into the system. It will hit the junction, it will send it off in this direction and put it in a chest. Now what I've got set up here is a provider pipe and basic logistic pipes. Now what the provider pipe does is it works with the remote orderer. So for instance, say there is a basic power junction in this chest, like so. If I want to access that item, you see it's now in the system, I can request it, and this provider pipe will pull it out and send it to its destination, which is the ender chest. And there it is. Now a very important piece of information is a basic pipe that goes into a chest. You need the wrench to right click. It will say default route no. You need to turn this to yes. And the reason for that is anything that you put into your system will automatically go to this chest as it's the default route. And I've set these other 2 as defaults as well. So any items that come in, they will randomly go to any one of these chests. Now if you wanted, for instance, to say, I wanted this item to go to this particular chest, you can put it in here, which holds a copy. So I didn't actually use my real junction. And then what it will do is if I put this in here, it will take my item, it will send it through the system, hit the junction, turn right, and then it will hit the junction again, and it will go into this chest. Even though these are still set as default routes, it sent it to this chest. Now the reason you use a logistic pipes on junction is, for instance, if I took that out and put a normal pipe in there and then started putting stuff into the system, because there's no pipe there saying that these need to go in this direction, they start bouncing all over the place until they hit another pipe that says, oh no, you're not supposed to be here, you're supposed to be over there, and start sending it in another direction. But the problem is, even though it's gone there and come back, this pipe doesn't know where it's going, so it will send it in randomly in any direction. But as soon as I put that back, they all start firing in the correct direction and to the correct chest. Okay, well I hope this helped you understand how to use the basics of Logix pipes. It does get a bit more complicated, and I will cover these in further videos, but if you enjoyed this, please comment, like and subscribe. Any questions of any difficulties you're having, just give me a comment and I will reply with an answer for you. Until next time, goodbye.